Riding in a group seems simple, right? Just follow the rider in front of you. How hard could it be? Turns out, group riding has its own set of rules, and breaking them can turn a fun ride into a frustrating one, or even a dangerous experience. A lot of new riders don't even realize they're making mistakes until they're in a situation where things go wrong. I've been on my fair share of group rides, and I've seen it all. Riders tailgating like they're in a NASCAR race, bad lane positioning, people pushing way past their skill level to keep up. Thankfully, these mistakes are easy to fix once you know what to look out for. So whether it's your first group ride or your fifth, these tips will help everyone. I'm Matt, you're watching TSMoto Adventures, and this is top 5 group riding mistakes new riders make and how to avoid them. This is probably the most common mistake I see, and I get it. New riders don't want to lose sight of the group, but sticking too close to the bike in front of you is a great way to end up in the back of their luggage rack. When you follow too closely, you're giving yourself zero reaction time. If the rider in front of you suddenly slows down, stops, or swerves around an obstacle, you won't have time to react. Best case, you just scare yourself. Worst case, you cause a chain reaction that takes down multiple riders. Leave space. A proper staggered formation gives everyone enough room to react while keeping the group tight and visible. On open roads, leave at least a 1-second gap between you and the rider in front while staying offset in the lane. If the road narrows or you're taking a tight turn, go single file to give everyone the ability to maneuver. Think of it like a dance. Everyone has their own space, and the formation keeps everything flowing smoothly. Lane positioning in a group ride isn't just about looking organized. It's about safety. I've seen new riders drift all over the place, hug the wrong side of the lane, or worse, stack up right behind another rider in the same track. That's how you get boxed in or end up in someone's blind spot. Stick to a staggered formation on open roads and single file on the twisties. Staggered means the lead rider stays in the left third of the lane. The next rider takes the right third. The third rider moves back to the left, and so on. This way, everyone has visibility, plenty of room to react, and the group moves as a unit. The only time you don't want to be staggered is in sharp curves, gravel roads, or technical sections where you need the full width of the lane to maneuver. Then, single file is the way to go. If you're ever unsure, just watch the more experienced riders in the group and follow their lead. Group rides should be fun, not a race. But too often, new riders feel like they have to keep up, even if the pace is above their comfort level. I've seen it happen. The group starts picking up speed, the newer rider starts pushing harder than they should, and before long, they're overshooting corners, struggling to keep control, or white-knuckling the bars just to stay in it. That's how mistakes happen. Here's the thing, you don't need to keep up. A good group waits at turns or designated stops so no one gets left behind. If a group is pushing too fast for you and not stopping to check in, then that's not a great group to ride with. Ride your own ride. Stay at a pace where you feel confident, not panicked. You'll enjoy the ride a whole lot more when you're in control, rather than hanging on for dear life. When riding in a group, communication is key. But if you don't know the signals, you won't know what's going on. There are hand signals for everything. Turns, hazards, stopping, slow down, even when it's safe to pass. If you're not paying attention, you might miss an important one, and that can lead to confusion, or worse, an accident. Before any group ride, learn the basic hand signals. A quick online search will show you the standard ones. And if you're riding with a new group, just ask if they use any specific ones before you start. And here's a pro tip, pass signals down the line. If the rider in front of you calls out a hazard or turn, make sure the person behind you gets the message too. The smoother the communication, the smoother the ride. Ever been on a group ride where someone just vanishes? 1 second they're there, the next they're gone, and suddenly the whole group is stopped on the side of the road, wondering if they crashed or took a wrong turn. If you need to leave the ride early, let someone know. Ideally, tell the sweep rider, person in the back of the group, so they can relay the message forward. If you have a comm system, just call it out. If not, a simple hand wave and pointing off will usually get the message across. Don't just disappear without a word. It causes unnecessary stops and slows down the whole group. Group riding can be an amazing experience when everyone knows what they're doing. The better your awareness, the smoother the ride, and the more fun you'll have. Avoid these common mistakes, stay aware, and remember, it's not about riding perfectly, it's about riding smart. What's the biggest challenge you face riding in a group? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. If you're into adventure riding, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. Remember to ride safe, and as always, it's all about the adventure.